Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? This is out in Auckland, and today we're coming back to Monster Prom. I played this once before. Um, did okay. I think I got 2 dates, perhaps, but failed a couple times too. So it's kind of gonna be a challenge to figure out how to, uh, pick up some more. Hello, Ayla. How are you doing today? Um, I apologize if I get a little sidetracked because I was trying to figure out my audio settings are being a little weird because computer does not like to make it straightforward or not. So, I might play with this for a second. So let me see if I can enter here. Hope everybody's having a good Friday so far. Up. Oh, you're a little fatigued. Yeah. Yeah, certain types of medication will definitely do that, and then kind of mess up your entire rhythm and cycle and everything. Let me check. Yeah, it could be helpful to not sleep for 15 hours in a single day. I mean, it sounds good to me right now, but overall, might be for the best, I guess. What? Let's see. Let's. See. Whoops. That's the volume for that. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, thyroids can really mess up how a body operates properly. That's unfortunate, but good you got your medicine. All right, well, I'm just gonna go for how it is. So let's go with one player. We're gonna go with second term DLC. I'm gonna do a full game. Oh, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I kind of was liking this guy. Just keep on sticking with what I was doing. I'll be Odin.
Sure thing.
Sure thing. We had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom. Remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howe, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Holly Geist, party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam DeLioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculuster Hewlett Packard, the library computer had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to the fullest. And Vera Oberlin, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? Only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date. And even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, pop quiz time. Let's see what we get. One day you wake up and you've swapped bodies with your mom in a very 90s film fashion. What is the worst thing that could happen? She's killing her lifelong rival while in my body so she can frame me for the murder. She's meeting with all my friends and actually being more popular than me. She's messing with my Spookify playlist and putting all her thrash metal on it. My mom's such a metalhead. Well, that would not be the worst. That would be amazing. Probably the murder. Yeah, bold. You had to have sex with an animal. Which animal would it be? No one can make me fuck an animal. If I fucked an animal, it would be with my own free will. As a matter of fact, I've already fucked an animal, so the joke's on you, pal. Okay. A dolphin. They're the only other animal that fucks just for pleasure, so at least we can both do our best and have a good time, right? Purebred horse. At least I can get semen and sell it. It's worth a lot. Who said there was no silver bullet lining to bestiality? Ooh, that's a rough question. I'll go independent. Okay, I'm super bold, apparently. You're a product. What would be your slogan? I command you to enjoy me. Be ready for a long trip together. Extra flammable. Buy me, I'm good. Too expensive for you. You wouldn't understand me. And that's how you know I'm cool. Ah. If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Spicy chocolate. No, chocolate on fire. Double creme de la Gruyere and Mingrin. Wait. Meringue. Tequila and Coke. Ikasumi. Plutonium. Success. Okay. All right. Where should we start? Let's start where we don't usually go to begin with. Let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. You're enjoying the sound of no ear-splitting shrieks filling the air, when suddenly an ear-splitting shriek fills the air.
Disgusting!
Chloe, what is this abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think of such filth, much less write it, much less put it on the internet? Miranda, I honestly have no idea that you were so upset about. I'm simply expressing myself through the noble art of fan fiction. Are you writing a story about me, a noble and beautiful mer princess in a forbidden romance with Nash Omahome, the son of the prime minister of the Air Kingdom? The prime minister, Zoe? I would never date anyone from the socialist nightmare escape with the prime minister. It has nothing to do with you. Not set at spooky high, it's set at creepy high. And the mare princess's name, Miranda Vanderbunt. Sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderbilt. They barely even end with the same 4 letters. Don't you know the last 4 letters are the most magical component of all letters in mermocracy culture? Why should I have this drivel ripped to shreds with a libel knife, the cutlery used by the most scathing of reviewers? See, Miranda, you're nothing like Marmanda. She totally would have gone into with a slander spoon. I simply can't stand by when my friend, classmate, and inferior publishes such air people sympathizer nonsense. Oh dear, this could get uglier than it already is. Better step out in and help a lady out. Which lady, though, is up to you. Leave Zoe alone, Miranda. Don't you see she's gone through a huge favor by exposing the treachery of Marmanda Vanderbunt? You need to go destroy Marmanda, not Zoe. Miranda's right, Zoe. Better writer would need to put something as disgusting as air people in the fan fiction. It's just a cheap trick for shock value, like self-cess or mpreg. Okay. Odin's right, Miranda. Have you ever heard of the phrase, don't shoot the messenger? So certainly yes, loads of times. It's what all of Daddy's messengers say right before he shoots them. And of course Zoe is merely a classmate and subject acting in this case as a messenger, so killing her would be inappropriate. And not covered by Daddy's insurance. So tell me more about this devious Marmanda person and her relationship with Nash Omahone. Well, as you can imagine, their love is inherently tragic and beautiful since they come from Mer and Air Kingdoms respectively. I describe it as typical star-crossed lover story with a large portion of hurt comfort tropes since it's set during the Mer-Air War. Yes, where I might find this Marmanda so I may bring her to justice. Oh, all the usual places. FF.net AO4. I mean, she's definitely real and probably hiding from you somewhere, far, far away, like a desert. Anywhere you won't interrupt my fic writing.
Spoiler alert, you rock!
Thanks for that, Odin. Marmanda Vanderbunt may be an extremely thin-veiled stand-in for Miranda, but she's my extremely thin-veiled stand-in for Miranda. I'm excited to continue her romantic adventures, and I hope you would join me. By join her, Zoe means read her fic, which you realize when she sends you a link and a reminder to review. But hey, she's sharing something she loves with you, +2 creativity, and +1 charm.
All right.
Well, let's stick with him. I'm Liam, bending over his burrito with intense concentration. It's obviously taking a food pic for a momentagram. He channels the silent energy of the Zoe hiding right behind him, peeking over his shoulder and giggling. She channels the giggling energy of the moon.
Oh, hey.
Liam, this pic is all wrong. Tell the burrito to smile with its eyes and make its cheese look less melty. And add a filter, filter more, filter again. Why must I constantly be disturbed while taking my refined food pics? No one understands my superior sense of frame. Maybe because that's my phone you're using? Fair point, but my phone is charging. What am I supposed to do with this food in the cafeteria at lunchtime? Eat it? I think not. You purple dork. I'm just saying that if you wanted to reach the true levels of Tex-Mex beauty, you should add this sticker of Jimin to your food pic. Nothing says good taste like facing the face of a K-pop superstar next to a high school burrito. Here I go. Yeah. For a moment, all 3 of you just admire the Jimin sticker. Liam shakes it off and regains his composure. Let's agree to disagree, timeless horror. Or let's put Jimin in your dumb food pic. Stop it. Quick, fix this burrito moment-to-gram K-pop emergency. What if we use Jimin's sticker where he's contemplating the existential motions of death, meaningless in the void? True K-pop fans should know that Jimin's favorite food is enchiladas, and his second favorite food is leaving Liam alone. I'm gonna go with the first. You had me at meaningless. I'll allow this nonsense. Yeah, now snap that thing. I must admit, Jimin adds a quiet, powerful pathos to this bean and cheese burrito. The appropriation of mainstream culture is quite satisfying. Zoe's pick goes mega uber super viral, and now the whole world is Jiminating their burritos. Geez, the internet is weird, but not as weird as your high school.
All right.
Okay, it's nighttime, so let's go to class. Learn valuable lessons. Blah, blah, blah. I got 2 smarts. Catch a tail end of the classic Zoe calculator exchange. But the student X teacher fanfic is super overdone. And it makes me really uncomfortable, like the inherent imbalance of power. Like, could you imagine how problematic it would be if PG's hooked up with one of us? Oh, yuck.
Server error.
I cannot seem to recall what Principal, or PGS, I guess. Principal Giant Spider looks like anyways. Image PGS not found. Ah, the joys of new students adjusting to the rules of Spooky Eye.
Let's get down to
business. You there, killing machine and abyssal terror. Rude. I need an impressive ally in my fight against the reign of the Laves over the 8th circle of hell. Input quippy response about your sense of fashion being from the 8th circle of hell. I have no need for your robo-criticisms. What I need is the power of being beyond the average monster to aid in my glorious and righteously justified takeover. No thanks, I'd rather just write a steamy fanfiction in which you and Damien are a crack ship who hates sex just to annoy you for annoying us. You need to act now while King and King LaVey are distracted by throwing an admittedly adorable theme brunch. I'm not going to leave him without one of you with me. Holy shit, she really means it. Time to help out one of your classmates out. Guess you better decide which one you don't like. School is full of tough choices. Don't be fooled, the Eldritch Being is clearly under Damien's spell. She already, look at those pictures she drew. She's a LaVey sympathizer. No, calling this tank a killing machine is inaccurate. A real killing machine would be a tank. He's worthless. Go look for a tank. Alright, I'm gonna save her. Because that's what we're going for, I guess. Ah, there's a quite extensive collection of Damien LaVey shrines. But wait, it appears to be wounded Damien, being nursed by Vera. Damien lying in Liam's arms. Oh, those are just illustrations for my tragic hurt comfort fix. Yes, I too would be comforted by Damien being hurt. No, that's not what it means at all. It's just that people enjoy the drama. Yes, my takeover of the 8th circle will be gloriously dramatic. Come along, Tor. I'm no longer an Eldritch. I'm an Eldritch cutie pie.
You will rue the day of call me such. Your eyes will melt deep in your skull. Your skull will turn into dust by the flesh on your face, which will rot off.
Well, I don't know what came over me. I'm so sorry.
Is this what people call lame?
Motion identified. Sadness and shame. Gauge program. Comfort friend. Wait, you scared off both my living weapons. Clearly you're in the league with LaVeys. Prepare to meet your doom. Oh man, now everyone is mad at you. Plus the beatdown, it gives you -2 fun and -1 charm. Because it's neither fun, nor charming.
All right.
Alright, let's go outdoors. Poppin'. The rave time. 300 people. Nightmare Dimension. Red Party. 2 fun. There we go. I'm going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seems pissed about it. Guys, stop it. I don't want any dead goats. I'm at school.
We must commence the rituals.
We must understand you perfectly, Lord God. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dark hunger. What? No, that's the opposite of what I said. I don't go by Scroard anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E. Can we take a rain check on that study session, Odin? Can't stand being around these jerks. Zoe brushes past you on her way out. The cultists stare at you with unconcealed awe. Well, okay, it's concealed by the terrifying masks, but still.
All hail Zagord.
Zagord addressed you by name? And you did not go mad with pleasure? It addressed you almost as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal frame. And what's more, it mentioned rain. Could it be it was referring to your fabled storm of cerebrospinal fluid, which will one day come to quench all sanity? Brothers, sisters, bow before Odin, for he is clearly the prophet Disgord. Please, O prophet, glide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased Disgord, and yet now we do not understand what has changed. That's pretty obvious. Perhaps after giving your special relationship with our incomprehensible master, you can suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it. Fuck it. You got nothing better to do. Decide to be a prophet for the day. You tell them what they should really be sacrificing. It's important to learn from your mistakes, so sacrifice another goat, but write "we're sorry" on the side. Sacrifice your own harmful prejudices.
So blasphemous.
But our harmful prejudices are precious to us. They're how we remain reliably unpleasant, the better to unplease Zagord. Maybe that's how it was with Zagord, you explain, but Zoe's got an entirely different set of standards that doesn't involve being a bigot. Ah, your wisdom is subtle and deep. Very well. Bring out the prejudices. One of the cultists steps forward with a steel-banded box stained with blood and scorched by fire. You're not sure exactly what's inside, but it smells pretty racist. Now bring out the vat of acid we always carry around. Where were they keeping all this stuff? Those robes must be pretty roomy. Now dissolve the prejudices in the acid. Go on, do it. The box dissolves with a sound like 1,000 grandmothers disapproving of your gender identity. Oh, we suddenly unprotected from new and radical ideas. The revelations are flooding in. Could it be we have been jerks? Alas, it's true. And it is true that our Lord demands from us one further sacrifice. It's the greatest sacrifice of all. We must sacrifice the past. The name Zagord is gone, perished along with the dark timeline that gave it birth. Here and now we rededicate ourselves to a new cult. The cult of Zoe. Wow, that worked way better than you expected. Maybe you can dissolve the prejudices of other bigots in acid too. Or maybe you could just dissolve the bigots in acid. Either way, you gain 2 charm and 1 boldness. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
All right.
Let's go hang with Zoe some more. See Damien closely inspecting Zoe's body. Not like that, you pervert.
Yo!
What's that mouth do? Okay, that sounds bad, but wait for it. Oh, that one? That one is for eating whole live birds. And that one? Crushing up tiny little bird bones that the other one mouth spits out. And what about this mouth over here? That's for screaming obscenities undetectable to human ears. And what about this one? That one's for... actually, I don't know. I don't think I've ever noticed that mouth before. Had so many forms throughout the years. Unnoble void, eldritch deity, totem being sold by young cat girl, gelatinous monster. And now you got the sick new mouth that we get to decide a function for. We? I'm not gonna take suggestions. Actually, no, wait, that sounds awesome. I will now take suggestions for what to do with this mouth. Had to come up with a brilliant mouth use that will clearly impress one of the charismatic and dateable classmates. Maybe this mouth could become the Odin kissing mouth. What about a scream puke mouth for all those times when screaming or puking isn't just enough? All right, I'll be bold. OMG, Odin. You read my spooky high seas pirate AU? Because that's almost the exact line that Merce Scott uses on sea snake tentacled Kraken Vera. That's what you were referencing, right? Sure, totally. Why not? I only like your fix where I beat someone to a pulp for the sake of sheer violence. None of that hurt X comfort bullshit. Everyone's a critic on Damon. Anyway, Odin, tell me more about all your favorite lines and plot twists from my fanfiction. And list your favorite 10 favorite positive adjectives for describing my writing style and grasp on romance. Brilliant, witty, sparkling, thundering, raining, smart, compelling, orange, talented, and triangular. You instantly respond. Apparently it's a good answer because Zoe takes her regular mouth and kisses you on the cheek. Not an entire mouth dedicated to kissing you, not yet at least, but it's a start. All right. Let's go make some monies. Mining bitcoins. Two money. Hey Odin, I didn't expect to see you here. Don't you love how at Spooky High we have so many friends and you never know who's gonna show up to? Here's the plan for today, girls. It's the coven. Joy, hope, and faith. You know our names? Of course. It's so cool to see you guys. Say the thing, say the thing. What thing? The thing, you know, the thing. Say it, say it.
Say the thing.
We're here to save the world. So great. I remember when I was trapped in a totem. Remember that? You guys were all, don't you understand? You brought from the shop. Your totem is Zagord, ruler of the Dark Realms, an agent of destruction. You must dispose of that totem before the world suffers. Yeah, sorry about that. No, are you kidding? That was awesome. And then someone stepped in and succeeded or failed at something? I don't really remember. I lived through so many events and things in my life. It's hard to keep them straight. But the point is, it's all fine now, and now we're on the same team, and I'm totally ready to join the coven. Whoa. Don't get us wrong. It's nice for someone to appreciate how hard we work to keep the world safe instead of trying to belittle and or sabotage us, but you can't just... Well, look who it is. We meet again. Yeah! Dimitri! Oh my god. My ears are bleeding. Who are you? What are you? Why are you? Oh my gosh, I'm a totem. I was a totem. I'm a high school girl. I am a high school girl. Sorry, I just, oh gosh. So listen, I know most people are all about that Dimitri life, but they assume that the reason that you often turn into the good guy side before the bad again is because your deep forbidden love for Joy? Never. Joy means nothing to me. I feel nothing for her. I feel nothing ever at all. A beautiful, manly tear trickles down Dimitri's face as he stares into the distance. Yeah, right, totally. But I've always been rooting for Homitri, as in you getting together with Hope. Not like Homitri from my fanfic where you're forced to work in a brothel. I'm here for one reason only, to take from the coven their cursed bloodstone. I take no pleasure from seeing their smiley faces. I will take no sorrow from seeing their corpses. Fine. Okay, Coven, how are we gonna defeat him? You're not in the Coven, Zoe. At this point, everything around Dimitri has caught fire somehow, and the deadly glow lights up in his dark but very sexy smile. Time to find another way out of this while getting Zoe into the Coven. Let's join the coven by being like the coven. We must defeat Dimitri in the classic way, yelling cliche but powerful heroic one-liners. We should all lick Dimitri's abs because of reasons. Okay. I feel like this one might be the smarter one to pick, but I will be dumb. And we will lick his abs. Oh. We would never, and have never, and would never. Not a single one of us has ever done so, or thought about it. And we would never do it again. Not even to save the world? The Coven's eyes, Dimitri's sexy, sexy abs. Only to save the world. All 5 of you rush at Dimitri and begin licking his sexy, sexy abs. I love being part of the coven. You're not part of the coven. But I'm saving the... So he starts choking and clutching her throat. The coven follows suit. Dimitri cackles a sexy, sexy cackle. My abs are not only dusted with tasteful shimmer, they're dusted with arsenic as well. No, Dimitri, how could you? I knew you would not be able to resist, my special one. Our history together, it's too strong. We always find each other again. Wait, Dimitri, which coven member are you talking about? What? You just been poisoned. Shouldn't you be begging me for an antidote? Why beg for an antidote when you can beg for spoilers? This is absurd. It's just, looks like you're looking at all 3, so who is a special one? Tell her nothing. Enough of this. I'm taking the Bloodstone and returning once more to my Dark Master. But I leave behind this antidote. You may stay up many a night wondering why I kept you alive. Perhaps for some even worse fate. Perhaps. No, it can never be. You, Zoe, and the Coven take the antidote and survive the arsenic. But the Coven is furious that Dimitri has made it off with the Bloodstone, and Zoe is furious that you made her look bad in front of the Coven. And even more furious that she knows Dimitri has a history with at least one Coven member, but she doesn't know which one. She lets out an ear-splitting shriek, but not literally, because it doesn't literally split your ears. It literally splits two fun and bold. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Go get some fun back. You spot Juan, the small magic Latino cat who seems a bit sad. For the people you see him yet. And 23 other different Juans in this school, so adding that to his name is quite necessary. You'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in the Monster Prom prequel. Monster Middle School. Have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain 2 fun. You spot Zoe and say hello. She seemed to be in pretty good mood.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Odin. Sorry about running out on you before. I was just overwhelmed by all that cult stuff. Speaking of them, they've actually been a lot better lately. Still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals. I wonder what's gotten into them. Well, better not mess with success.
Zoe, out.
Anyways, I got to study for my ambush finance midterms. Later. Calls us peeking around a corner. When she's gone, they sheepishly approach you.
Welcome.
Hey, Odin.
Of the world.
Praise be to you for your unholy wisdom and stuff. We were just wondering, did Zoe say anything about us? Does she like all the dead goats we're not giving her? Are we using the right pronouns? We just all love her so much and we want to make sure she's happy or unhappy or ruthlessly insane as she could possibly be. I love her most of all. Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do. I'm the one standing at the front. I was standing at the front last time. We look the same because we're all wearing the masks. Silence. Can't silence me. You're not my grandmaster. Well, someone is, right? I mean, we have a grandmaster, don't we? What kind of cult will we be without a grandmaster? We don't, do we? Well, that won't do. Please, Odin, grace us with your wisdom. How shall we choose a grandmaster? You need to learn to think like your mistress. Become a high school student for a day and answer will be obvious to you.
Oh lord, these are both bad. Become a high schooler for the day. Answer is obvious. Title Grandmaster should go to whoever can compose the best theme song to sing to Zoe every morning, as if it would feel like that would annoy her. So do that.
Today, we
Indeed,
respect your
in the
word.
past, we have often contorted our forms in dark rituals to order better comprehend the state of our dread leader. But this will be our most unwholesome transformation yet. Still, must be done. Bring forth the backpacks and the 3-ring binders, throw open the vaults, and despoil them of their phone jar.
We must commence
This is going to be the
rituals.
best semester of all time. The cultists disperse throughout the high school in their new gear, get the full spooky high experience. And soon, we have learned a great deal from the past 30 minutes. Most of all, we have learned that high school is essentially a glorified popularity contest with a side of wanton drug abuse, interrupted by occasional learning. We are a drug-free cult and have sworn off learning as part of our pact to the Dread Leader, but the popularity gave us an idea. We are hereby elevating our most popular member to the role of Grandmaster. Rad Phillip, please step to the front of the group.
Rad Phillip steps to the front of the group. He looks exactly like everyone else, but that swagger, so cool. Just by watching him, you gain +2 charm and +1 farm. Lunchtime.
All right.
You sit down with Zoe and Calculaster. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table, and he is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice. What, eating? Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me. I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't stand these two at odds. Maybe you can convince Zoe to change her ways, or can convince Calculaster that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity. Oh, come on, Calculaster. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude. That is probably true, actually. Status skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity. Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one. Poop is another. Crippling fear of death present in all mortals. Pee, and worst of all, opinions. Are his opinions really that bad? Well, he's a prominent user of Reddit. Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is acceptable. Food substitute compared to several things that are worse. Nice. It's like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to all the consuming void. The void is way worse than a couple of lemons. You couldn't agree more. Mostly because you're interested in smooching Zoe, but still.
All right.
All right, let's see. Let's go back outdoors. One of them involving the beehive, which blow up in this. The blow up doll of the president, the penguin mask, the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people join you to hear the story. By the time you would say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. Yeah, +2 fun. Big grin of the amalgam of chaotic nightmare she's used to form her face. It's adorable. Odin, hey, guess what? My latest comment, Who Watches the Watchmen Have Sex, just got published on Weird Trails magazine. I worked so hard on it, and it's finally out there in the world. Nothing could ruin this moment for me.
Yeah, sounds like a challenge.
Leonard, come on. Why do you always have to slide into my DMs? Delighted moods.
Because I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises.
What about world hunger, global warming, income equality, human trafficking?
You didn't let me finish. I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises in the world of fandom specifically.
Oh, cool.
Social justice warriors win again.
It's not cool, Zoe. It's not cool that publishing houses are showering attention or marginalize authors just because inclusivity is hot right now. I mean, look at you. You got it all. You're purple. You're allegedly a woman. You come from a hideous dimension beyond mortal comprehension. Any magazine would die to be able to associate you with its brand. But it's all shallow marketing stunt. What's worse is distracting from the real injustice that the liberal media is too scared to discuss. What about the artists that aren't part of some cool, sexy, underrepresented minority? What about us? How are we supposed to get recognized?
If I was to entertain all the BS that you just said, I'd say, I don't know, maybe through a combination of talent and the numerous connections and avenues you have available as a privileged member of society.
You don't get to use a P word around me. If I'm so privileged, then how come my comic Zombie Sluts on Fuck Island still has yet to be published?
Because you spent all your time complaining about non-existent obstacles instead of getting better at art?
Perhaps you have a point. Oh no, wait, I forgot you were a girl. You can't possibly be my fault. It's much more likely that the entire industry is biased against me.
Looks like there's only one way to solve this. You're way ahead of her. You select the only option that makes sense. For years, you possess the gem of Garoto, a powerful artifact capable of raising 4 people from the dead. Why not resurrect 4 great artists and cast their opinions? Use a Calcraft sorting hat to determine the objective value of the 2 comics. Let's go with the dead artists. You're saving the gem of Garoto to resurrect your family in case they all died tragically for some reason, but this seems just as important. You reach into the nether realm and summon Vasquez, Goya, Picasso, and El Greco, 4 of the greatest visual artists of all time.
Hey,
Oh, hey, I recognize some of these guys. Picasso helped me design my layer of Mantle Anguish along with MC Escher and David Lynch. That would be quite amazing. Is Zoe, says Pablo Picasso. Long time no see. I heard you have some art for us to look at.
Wrong. We have 1 piece of art, mine, and 1 piece of trash, hers. Here they are.
Says El Greco, furrowing his brown at the paintings.
What sort of art is this? You seem to only have placed numerous titillating images inside tiny boxes.
Do not quite know what to make of any of this, says Goya, holding up Leonard's piece. But even to my untrained eye, this one appears to be what we refer to in the art business as a complete turd.
Whatever you're saying, you are wrong.
That's a bullshit.
I don't know what I'm looking at either, says Picasso, but I like how you put everything in little squares. I have a thing about shapes. Personally, says Vasquez, I find Zoe's pieces pleasantly reminiscent of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, mediated by hints of magical girl manga, The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, all of which influenced my own work, as you can clearly see in my famous painting, Las Manejas.
Fuck!
Larry tries to post angrily about how these 4 dead artists are part of a liberal establishment, but it doesn't work because they don't have social media. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts from hanging out with famous dead painters.
All right.
All right, what are we doing now? Let's maybe try going to the gym. Important human actions within it. The peak when you decide to go for overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. The most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. During break between dodgeball matches, you spot Coach shouting some encouraging words at Zoe.
Always believe in yourself.
Come on, Zoe. You go. Let's go. 100 burpees. It's a fun of exercise. That's fun to say. Don't you want to be your best self?
Of course I do, Coach, and I'm so grateful for all the time and attention you spend on us students.
Know what they say? Time and attention are the deadlifts of the soul.
Sure, but with all the time you spend learning about encouraging us, how many people have taken the time to get to know you? I mean, we don't even know your real name.
Oh, my name, it's...
Why you decided to become a high school coach? Tell us about that.
Well, if you really want to know, I first fell in love with sports dreams in the normal game of beach volleyball. That's not why I became a coach. No, I became a coach because of my father.
Oh, was he a great coach too?
Well, you did your
Nope,
best.
he was quite the opposite. A tiger tycoon who made billions selling unhealthy sugar-frosted cornflakes to kids.
What a reference.
With all his ill-gotten gains, he bought us a fabulous home in the jungles of Miami. But to me, it was no better than a cardboard box. No better than the cardboard boxes that ship that sugary cereal out to unmuscled children all over the world. I had to escape. When I did, I vowed to devote my life to helping kids stay healthy. But even so, I'm not sure I'll ever be able to do enough to make up for the sins of my father.
Hey, coach, don't be sad. You're a great coach, and I'm sure any of us here would love to help you in your crusade against an unhealthy breakfast. Zoe looks around for other students to agree with her, but they all very carefully ignore her. You, on the other hand, kind of want to smooch Zoe, so you offer your aid. Hip new mascots? Oh, I'm not so creative. Little sculpting and generous helping of alchemy. You create your own very super health outfit. Want me to present to you? Mascot shoves his way between the two of you, runs screaming in the center of the gym.
I'm Jake the motherfucking carrot. I'm a carrot with legs. Eat shit, everybody. Mascot seems a little bit rude. Fuck off, I'm giant orange man, screams Jake. I'm a carrot Jake. I'm a particularly good source of beta-carotene, fiber, vitamin K, potassium, and antioxidants, bitch. Eat me, put me in your body. You need food or you fucking die. I'm Carrot Jake. Carrot Jake sometimes finds a handgun, which begins to fire constantly in the ceiling of the gym. Everyone flees, and you get detention, and you deserve it. Carrot Jake is a bad mascot, and you should feel bad. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. I make bad choices.
All right.
Alright, Calculister is enjoying nice, quiet lunchtime charge while Zoe interrupts his Rivera with a question. Hey, Calculister, I'm making a quick quiz so students can figure out which spooky high vending machine they are. You're friends with the the vending machines, right? I am friends with every person, friend Zoe. But like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with? That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them. Oh, so vending machines have feelings? Of course they have feelings. Which feelings? I do not know. I'm a terrible friend. Oh man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together. For my quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings? Use pure logic, Cal. Vending machines seem to give away things when you put money into them, so put coins in and ask them about their feelings. Just look up their manuals online. I love conducting obsessive online research on my all-favorite topics. Don't you, Zoe?
OMG!
Did somebody say obsessive online research? Yes, it was Odin. Let's do it, Calculister. Pull up the manuals. Manuals acquired. Opening section 23D. Discerning your vending machine's mood. This here, there's an analog switch on the back of each vending machine that sets its emotional state. Let's go look. Oh, looks like they're all set to crushing despair. Why are they set to crushing despair? That seems to be the factory default. Should we change it? Best not to tamper with the factory defaults. Okay. Hey, Odin, as long as we're doing exhaustive online research, want to go down online encyclopedia TM rat hole with me? There's not a hole you wouldn't go down with, Zoe. You start at vending machine emotional states and end up at dark rituals specifically involving cat.
All right.
Okay. Let's go to the auditorium. I haven't been there yet. It's as though the muse themselves decide to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance intense and inspiring. Remote generation. Pretty rad. Creativity. Everyone's favorite eldritch cutie patootie runs up you, tentacles twitch with excitement. Oh, did you hear? Did you hear? TV streaming platform TM is rebooting Senior Regular Samurai Frogs. I'm so excited, like OMG.
OMG is right. Oh, miserable gods of TV, why do you keep doing this to us? They're gonna ruin SRSF for the next generation. It's just like when SJWs hijacked Human Hunters and they made it all-female reboot, and now young monsters will grow up watching that and never know true happiness. TV streaming platform TM already ruined Skater Cats from Venus and Ghetto Dolphins. Now they're gonna ruin the frogs too. I bet they're gonna be all POC and women anyways. Probably won't even be frogs.
I don't know that they are making them POC and women, but even if they were, aren't there female frogs?
Why would you say that?
But aren't there? I'm so confused all the time, Leonard. Why are you like this? That moment, a middle-aged man pops out from behind you. What you notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush, clearly planted there for eavesdropping.
Well, hello there, representatives, or a sweet, sweet target demographic,
He says, I couldn't help but overhear you succinctly encapsulating a generic argument about reboots. We indeed feared such backlash from you whippersnappers. Tell me, do any of you have ideas for how we can guarantee this reboot will be a success? I bet it would absolutely impress any classmate you wish to romance. Impressing classmates you wish to romance? Holy shit, that's like your whole thing. Plus, you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so... Well, people might criticize new graphic style, new characters, new voice actors, and wait, what if you air the same show from 30 years ago, but with new name? Add a hip new character to hook the target demo, like a surfer skater dog with a goatee and him. Let's see. All right, let's do this. It might not work for her, but I bet it would piss off the guy. Yeah. Of course, new characters. There's always a danger facing criticism, unless the character is just so awesome. Oh, what if you add a rabbit with beard and tattoos who is also a motorcycle? Perfect, and he can have a PhD in selfies and kill any industry with a snap of his finger like a true millennial. Plus, he's the national champion of dabbing.
Are you kidding? That sounds like some pandering bullshit.
Too late, man. He's gone. It's gonna be amazing. And it is amazing. TV streaming platform works fast, and the internet works faster, so somehow, as is always the case, even within the timeline of being a single school day, the show is released. There's so much fan art. Holy heck, it's so exciting to see healthy, thriving fan. Oh no. Oh god, no. Look, I love fan art of all kinds, but some of this is really bleak, like more perverted than I even want to get my tentacles on. And everyone is just arguing and screaming at each other, being so toxic, and like, that was supposed to be a kid's show. No way you could look at anything about it online without being inundated with, we've ruined it. We've ruined the show. It's over. Aw, bummer. Such a bummer. In fact, you lose 3 fun. Oh my god, my fun is just going down the drain. Alright, now I need to just party all the time, I think. Because you won't be ever as fun as Bob is a scary count. Accept the challenge. I stabbed him several times, opened his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Yep, that's how it works. 2 fun. Catching you up in lace development from On Pirate. Odin in her Spooky High Seas fanfic when suddenly a portal opens up.
Never fear, the international prince is here. I have come to claim my bride. Or husband, or non-binary life partner using the terminology of the choosing.
The interdimensional prince? I love when he pops up. He always adds so much wacky drama.
Wait a moment. Weren't you previously Eldritch Horror and subsequently trapped in a totem deity's gourd?
Yes, that was me.
You devoured my grandfather, molecule by molecule, turned every atom of his existence into a million scarab beetles before crushing them and snorting their power to corpses.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. That's totally not like me anymore.
No, it was magnificent. And now here you are in the body of a high school girl, but of legal age to consent, which is exactly my type. Come, my beautiful devourer of words, be my honorific bride.
Oh no, Zoe is such a spooky high fan, she might agree to marry the prince just for fanfic purposes. Better stop this right now. These choices are not really clear as to which would be the best. Be careful, Zoe. He's been married 17 times before and eaten every one of her spouse's minds. Why get married when you could bounce on this trampoline? Did Zoe take offense to this? Let's see.
You ate 17 spouses' minds?
Well, yeah, but as I said, I was really different monster back then. Also, in my defense, they were all super delicious.
17 minds, though. It just seems like a lot. I don't know. I mean, I like a girl that can eat, but eat that much?
Your skin shall peel off into strips and fall through the floor in coils, and the coils will become snakes, and the snakes will devour your muscles, and you'll play your skeleton as a xylophone.
I actually snacked a bit of his mind just then. Way too salty, not marriage material at all. Damn, Zoe is a boss. Glad she's still unwedded. You get 2 fun and 1 charm for your troubles.
All right.
We're going in all in on Zoe, if you couldn't tell by this run. Looks like Scott and Zoe are having marshmallows for lunch. You could say that because the cafeteria table is covered in literal mountain of marshmallows. Zoe slams a marshmallow into her mouth. It's mildly impressive. That's 15 marshmallows. Scott stuffed 6 marshmallows into his mouth at once. It's slightly more impressive.
Oh, well, I'm at 3. I'm the king of the marshmallow. 23.
I don't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice, rival. Zoe begins to glow purple and convulse. Her tentacles swell. You smell death itself.
The ancient chaos doomed to world sacrifice.
Cloud of marshmallows rise up into the air and Zoe's countless mouths all open. An infinite hunger. All of the marshmallows fly into Zoe's gaping maws. The cafeteria's windows open as all marshmallows in a 50-mile radius are summoned to their doom. It is unspeakably impressive.
Hey, no fair.
If I counted correctly, I've now eaten 13,666 marshmallows exactly, which means I win.
Not cool.
Well, that is like not very cool. Can't use more than 1 mouth during an eating contest. That's cheating. And I would know because I used my hands at soccer one time and I still feel bad about it.
No way, I didn't cheat. The validity of this impromptu marshmallow match is my whole reason to live. And my whole reason not to destroy this amazing marshmallow-filled planet. Quick, referee this athletic dispute before the whole planet is destroyed. Can't control how many mouths we have. That's not nice. Scott, are you a good boy or not? Scott, play smart and be creative. Do you have any other holes you could use to win? Ooh. All right. Scott's eyes widen in primal fear.
Wait, I'm sorry, Zoe. I want to be a good boy. I don't want to not be a good boy.
Wait, Scott, who's a good boy again?
It's me, Scott.
Who's a good boy?
Me.
And I guess the winner. I'm the winner, mouths and all. Zoe may have won the marshmallow battle, but you win the marshmallow prom date demon friendship war. Bing, bong, boom, bong.
All right.
All right. Let's go outside some more. Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard, somehow steal 2 fun from him. Hooray! So I was playing FOF.
I was playing FOF, and I'm Zoe, and I was playing FOF. Hope that stands for fuck off faker, because that's what you are. You're a faker.
What? How do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Odin how much fun I was having.
Being a fake gamer girl? Because if you're a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games are. You would just be playing them. Real fan doesn't go around shoving their fanness in people's faces. That's just what girls do because they're doing it for attention.
Leonard, literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation.
Fake conversation.
Leonard.
Fake Leonard. Oh, wait, no, real Leonard. Girls are the fake ones.
So you're saying there's no real gamer girls?
I thought I'd met one once. She wasn't like all the other girls, right up until she was, when that bitch friend zoned me and went and dated some asshole Chad Cabra.
Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming? Poor Zoe. She's new enough to this whole being a high school girl thing that she has no idea that there's no reasoning with the Leonards of the world. Not to be a white knight or anything, but you really should step in and find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming in peace. There's no wrong way to play games. Yes, I also heard that they were saying every way of enjoying video games is valid as long as it's fulfilling for your personality. For you personally.
What? Who said that? No, wrong way to enjoy video games? That's insane. What about casually with friends? That's a wrong way to enjoy video games. What about enjoying them in a way that doesn't shit on other people's enjoyment just because their perspective deviates from yours? That doesn't sound right now, does it? Fucking cucks trying to ruin things, ruining video games for everyone else. I need to put an end to this rumor right now.
Wow. Anyway, I was playing FOF the other day. Gets to finish her story uninterrupted, and you get to learn about her passions and interests. What a delightful way to gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Okay.
All right.
Go here. Rehearsal for the cat play. You're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way to get yourself, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many. It makes a deal. It enhances your creativity, just a bit. I used 3 years of my life, but who cares? They weren't happening in game anyways. Bounds up to you with an even more of a pep in her tentacled step than usual. Hey Odin, aren't you so excited about the con coming up? Con. I know that you're thinking, which con? Con the Condiments Convention? Con the Con Artist Convention? Nope, it's Con the Convention for Ultimate fans. And I thought, maybe we could be Ultimate fans together? So I guess what I'm trying to say is, sorry if this is too soon to ask this. I mean, it's hard to determine the relative appropriateness of brief intervals of time when you've been around for various forms for millennia. But would you want to do a couple cosplay with me? I mean, if you could think of a good enough pairing. Hell yeah, you would. And you know the most perfect couple cosplay pairing ever. You suggest? Oh my goodness. And Haruto and Garfield. Okay, I hope this is the right one. I don't want to mess this one up. I know. An unbearable feelings can good feel, huh? I don't really want to ship it, honestly. Dang it. Feeling of the void, still realization, capitalism, prison, sucking the best, or there's literal that unavoidable classism that grows from the lack of social regulation. I mean, more classical pairing. I know it's a little on the nose and everyone's into it, but I'm a sucker for neoliberalism and Naruto. In fact, I think Larry the Lich is going to Comic-Con on his Naruto. Let's see if he needs a deal. Oh, she's going with Larry the Lich. Embarrassed. Dang it, and I just got charmed. Man, I'm really messing that up.
All right.
Sit down with Zoe and Miranda. Miranda is paying too much attention to her eating surfs, and Zoe is paying too much attention to him. Or paying no attention to her eating surfs.
Disgusting!
What are you doing, Zoe? Don't you know how rude it is to ogle on other women's eating serves? Not ogling, I'm researching for my fanfic. My dear, what is it? Royalty? It's not called fanfic, it's called propaganda. What? Oh, I'm not writing about you right now. I'm writing about your eating serves. What? Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna dive into their inner lives, their hopes, their dreams, and desires. Don't be silly. Serfs don't have any of those things. Do they, serfs? Eating serfs' eyes dart between Miranda and Zoe, terrified. Should they speak or just shut up and eat? You're right, Miranda. Most serfs don't have thoughts or feelings. Only really expensive rare ones do. Ow. You want me up here further? Sorry for what I'm about to say, but show off makes Miranda surf come up.
How majestic! What?
Oh, what is it with mortals not wanting their flesh eating? Such a weird hang up. Don't have a conscience saying much. Anyways, Miranda's happy. Yay, I please Miranda. That'll certainly go well for me.
All right.
Terrific job of acting. You act so hard, you throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses are in a valid courtesy stat in this game. Anyways. Yeah. 2 creativity. So these cultists come shuffling.
Greetings, mighty prophet. Your disguise is so convincing today. You look like the world, like an ordinary high school student.
Yeah, cool. You ask them what they want.
Want isn't a concept alien to us. We receive everything we could possibly desire through communion with our dark mistress. But, we need some advice. You see, tonight is the recurrence of an event which used to bear great significance to the cults of Zagrod. It is the night where the bloody moon passes between the jaws of the Dracolic Peak, causing this realm and the plane of torment to merge. We usually plan all kind of events for ritual cannibalism, profane summonings, a partial rendering of Dianetics. But the cult of Zagord is no more. We are the cult of Zoe now, and we want to do something to show Our Lady of Endless Regret how much we've changed.
Let the ritual
As you have not led us astray, O great terrible prophet, we humbly petition you for advice. What ritual would be worthy of the mighty Zoe?
Cute sunburn clarity.
disgraceful.
Cute sunburn, but we trusted you. Believed you were the prophet Zoe, but all this time you were simply trying to force the Dark Master back.
Try to explain what a cute slumber party actually is, but the cultists interrupt
Just give up, you mortal.
you. You hate being sacrificed. You strip you naked and paint a lot of really attractive sigils on your fluid, only hope for blood. Very unorthodox knives, and thank you the lucky star is Zoe appears. Hey, stop that. No sacrificing my friends. Bad cultist. Friend.
Non-believer has been scheming to return you to your baleful subler all along.
Hard pass.
Oh, well, go ahead then. I'll leave you with her cultists. Definitely not what you want to be left alone with. And all your favorite organs. Yeah, I fumbled this at the end.
All right.
Look up your courage. Ask your beloved to go to the boss prom. Oh no, it's not possible for us to go together in this timeline. You see, this is the alternate universe where I get to have fun at the prom, which I highly suspect won't be possible if I go along with you. Ouch. It's like you're very boring and unpleasant. But hey, you should totally call me if you happen to be in the horrible, forgettable prom AU sometime.
Zoe out.
That was
Oh,
brutal.
boy. Someone should write a fix-it of this.
Failing at Monster Prom broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You become fixated on and never become a functional adult. You're now just an old person that sits at parks and talks to strangers by the time you almost got a date to the Monster Prom. It's as weird and as sad as it sounds. Best at recognizing the nuances between black metal. Okay, well, that's actually true. I know I can recognize the difference between black metal and death metal. He's looking forward to the sequel. Okay, I guess we're going to have to try harder. I still want to see if I could go with her. Yeah, living the lives. Dedicated several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever, including on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. Delved into the psychological nuances of the Mystery Gang, and also including crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unforgettable lightness of being. Said that mix of Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness was very juicy Big Mac. Ended up entering the Western literary canon. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs monogram filters. Polly's drug cooking skills provided useful. She became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Created a watermelon flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. All right. Okay. 9 new images in the gallery. Oh ho ho, what a sad, sad ending. Rejected. Close. Okay, yep. I think I'll try for her again. See, I think I might like focus on building up creativity and the likes. All right, let's go back. I'll do another run. One player. We'll go to second term. I want to do a full game. Yes, I can skip this. I'll be my normal guy. Custom name. Okay. Okay.
I can do this.
I could do this. Yep, we can do this again. Oops. Jeez. Talk a cop out of arresting. Use your gaming skills. Everyone knows that a police officer has to drop any charges if you manage to beat them at a fair Yu-Gi-Oh card duel. Acting. Make it them pay a fine. Here's your seduction. They don't call it fuck the police for nothing. A visionary. Oh, the next big social media craze be. Robert. Now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. Bullshit. It's your regular social network, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed. The money goes to the people exposed to that. Exposed to that bullshit. Greek agoras, literal Greek agoras, reinstated in our cities, places where philosophy, arts discussed by the greater minds. The social media I want to log into. Okay. Find zodiac sign to be inaccurate. You design your own personal zodiac sign. Rad Sword of Fire, now canon lovers. The cute pup. Yeah. What would be a killer accessory? Fancy brass knuckles, Logitech, oh, the best RGB game speakers, sunglasses at night, coolness itself. Fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy, shiny armor. All right. Ba 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 ba.
All right.
Okay, let's start in here. Creativity. Zoe beats
Oh,
her.
hey.
Hey Liam, what you doing? Let me show you some erotic fanfic. Can I enjoy it?
No and no, you're over-enthusiastic poser. For your information, what I'm drawing is called yaoi, and it's not fanfiction, it's high art.
I know what yaoi is. I have the internet too, but
But what?
isn't your yaoi kind of, you know, problematic?
Problematic? A thing that I'm doing? How could you even think such a thing?
I don't know. I mean, I posted some yaoi online recently and some people got really mad at me. They said it trivialized authentic gay relationships or something. I just wanted to explore the sexual dynamic between Liam and Damien in comic form.
Enough.
Yeah, first of all, that is my storyline, and you have no right plagiarizing it. Second of all, I already told you, yaoi is high art, and high art is only problematic to cretins.
What?
But if it's high art, why are you drawing two Ninja Turtles giving each other hand jobs?
It's called irony. Leave me alone.
You doubt Zoe will ever leave Liam alone until this disagreement is resolved, which means you gotta work cut out for you. Whose side do you support? True, Zoe. Yaoi can be problematic, but only when written through the dehumanizing female gaze of male on male love. Liam's gaze is unapologetically male, so there's no problem. Don't you see, Liam? Yaoi is the gluten of the art world. It is, but I'm gluten intolerant. I've been drinking strictly gluten-free blood since the early 20th century. Oh, geez, this could be bad. Do you feel okay? Are you having an allergic reaction?
I'm not allergic to gluten, you fool. I'm intolerant of it. The only allergic reaction I'm having is in my soul.
Oh, that used to happen all the time to the mind slaves in the unspeakable domain. We usually just eat the souls. But that might not be a good idea in this situation, which means there's only one thing left to do. Total fanfic overhaul.
I'm in favor of any alternative solution that leaves my soul uneaten. Additionally, I relish the creative challenge.
New kind of yaoi that is just attractive men having fully clothed conversations about the weather. It becomes wildly successful on the internet because no one can find anything to criticize about it. Too creative and one money in royalties.
All right.
Alright. Zoe and Polly. Zoe is slurping sanity out of a Tupperware container with several of her mouths, and Polly isn't eating anything at all. I feel a little uncool for being the only one at this table eating normal food.
Oh, hey.
Speaking of eating food, oh yeah, Odin, I can read your thoughts, sorry. Why are you even here, Polly? I failed at the end. I stumbled it. I'm gonna try again. Why are any of us here, Zoe? The universe is vast and full of mysteries. No, come on. Why are you here in the cafeteria? I mean, Miranda comes here to supervise her eating serfs, and Liam comes here because he's presumably feeds on food pigs. But you don't feed on anything at all, so why are you here? Why aren't you out doing drugs or getting laid or something? Well, because... Seems like Polly might be on the verge of an existential crisis. Those are really serious for ghosts. Save her. Polly comes here because of a secret backstory reveal. Comes here because, fuck it, she can do what she wants. Yeah, the truth is... OMG! What? I'm actually the ghost of a famous chef. Wow, that's definitely going to my next fic. Which chef? Julia Childs? Martha Stewart? Gordon Ramsay? What? But a fish person? I don't know. I was pretty high when I died. But I'm like really good at cooking when I'm sober, which is not often. So I must have been a chef, right? That's the only logical explanation. I hereby declare this canon. You are proud to have been here for this historic moment, even if you know for a fact that almost everything Polly just said was bullshit. Minus the cooking part. You've been there, and she's actually pretty decent at it when sober. But who are you to steal this moment from Zoe? She winks at you with one of the bottomless pits in her face. Nice.
All right.
Hey, stranger.
Oh. Let's see. Russian novel. Insightful approach to universal master says. Let's see. Ba, 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 ba. I'm gonna get this, I think.
Catch you
Try it
later.
out. Oh, that's making me smart. Who wants to be smart?
All right.
All right. Pass a creative boost from the auditorium. Having trouble conveying your point in a discussion. Convey it through music. To creativity. Hearing the sound of no ear-splitting shrieks filling the air when suddenly an ear-splitting shriek fills the air. Zoe, this is abominable nonsense. How dare you so much as think filth? Yeah, okay, we read this one earlier. Nothing to do with it. Yeah. Oh, I didn't read the answers. I think it was slightly different than last time. Or, well, maybe it was. Let's not just warn the air people how quickly I understand. What? No, it's not that kind of story. Miranda shall take his place in disguise to go meet Nash and fast and will murder in the same fashion.
How dare you disagree my fiction with unoriginal repetitive murders? You mess with my fanfic, I mess with your minds.
Oh, I still got a heart, I guess. Brainjan can't tell the difference between the chairs and feral panthers. Leads to many unpleasant moments. It leads two boldness and one smarts. Oh boy. I'm
All right.
Zoe cracks open the Tupperware she brought for lunch. You're not sure what's inside, but it sounds like it's screaming.
Hey Zoe, what are you eating? Is it pizza? I love pizza.
No, Scott, it's not pizza. I'm on a special diet where I only eat sanity.
Oh, sanity, I bet that's chock full of protein.
Not really. It's mostly chock full of horror. It's better fresh, but that's a lot messier. So when I come to school, I pack leftovers in this Tupperware instead.
So smart. What does sanity taste like?
Well, you know when you're sucking the marrow out of the ethereal bone fragments harvested from the carcass of a rival deity you've slain?
I don't think I've ever eaten a rival deity. Do I have a rival deity? Is it fireworks? I hate fireworks.
No. Let's see. Have you ever drunk a child's tears filtered through its mother's severed scalp while an orchestra plays a tuneless melody on instruments of flesh?
I've had pizza. Is that close?
Meh.
Not really. It's more like cashews and shrimp.
Oh, cool. I knew it was high in protein. Can I try some? Can I?
Well, it's not really for mortals. Scott looks so excited. You gotta figure out a way to resolve the situation. Scott, sanity is extremely high in cholesterol. Why don't you just eat some cashews and shrimp smothered in this malignant insanity hot sauce I brought?
Oh no, cholesterol. The original C word.
Also, eating sanity would cause your brain to invert, mutilating it like a thumbless chimpanzee, angrily peeling an orange.
That sounds sort of bad too, but I'm really worried about my arteries. Cashew me, bro.
You happily oblige. One cashew shrimp and a weaponized hot sauce cocktail coming up.
Wow, this food looks like a tiny crime scene. Down the hatch.
That's a lot of hot sauce, Scott. Are you sure your mortal mouth can...
My mouth exploded. It caught on fire and exploded. No more mouth for Scott.
No, Scott, I can still see your mouth.
But I can't see my mouth. Whose mouth is it supposed to be? Mine. So if I can't see it, it's not real.
Okay, dude.
Sorry, can't talk. My mouth exploded, so I don't have a mouth anymore.
Scott sits quietly for the rest of the lunch period, growing progressively redder and sweatier while you enjoy a nice time with Zoe. Nice. All right.
All right.
All right. Film with Zoe, draw cute little chibi characters. Never fear. Leonard's,
Yeah, it's not bad for a girl. I might have a major opportunity for you.
oh, cool. Much as I hate your casual sexism, I love opportunities. What's up?
I'm looking for someone to do a custom drawing for my YouTube channel. It'll be me, but with sunglasses, and my muscles are huge, and you can tell from my facial hair that I'm right about everything.
Yeah, I could probably do that. No guarantee it won't drive your viewers insane, though.
If they go insane, then they weren't true fans to begin with.
Great, let's talk about more what you want, and then we can negotiate a price for commission.
Excuse me, price? Exposure to my 284 YouTube subscribers isn't good enough for you?
What?
No.
Wow, typical. Here I am trying to give you an opportunity of a lifetime, and you can't think of anything but money? You hear what I say? How many subscribers I have? 284. That's just right now. By the end of this weekend, it could be 285 or 86. From there, it's just a few orders of magnitude till I hit 600. Real savvy artists would understand the value of getting in good with me while I'm still on the rise. This could be a huge for you. Anyways, TLDR, no cash right now. I'm investing all my capital in my craft in the hopes of maybe someday becoming a YouTube sensation. You're an artist. Do it for the love of art, or whatever dumb fucking reason artists have for doing art shit.
Leonard pours more and more garbage words out of his mouth. You can feel the air around Zoe turning into pink tentacles of wrath. Uh-oh. Can't broker a deal between these two. Who knows what'll happen to reality? Maybe you can convince Leonard to pay with something other than money. Why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, you already got two, and once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many kidneys you want. All you got right now is hope for the future. Why not pay with your future? Pledge to be indentured servants from age 32 to 36. This is a challenging choice. I'm gonna go with kidney.
Hard pass.
Dang it. I'm not the nightmare unspeakable torment that makes you think you can negotiate on my half. I know interest in Kappa kidneys. I only eat age kidneys. Dang it. These kidneys, though, I wouldn't eat them even though they're signed in the cast of Firefly.
Fine, I'll take my limited edition signed kidneys elsewhere. Congratulations.
Dang. I'm not doing great.
All right.
Hang on the bathrooms because you have no respect of authority. 2 boldness. Now I'm not in the negative there. Brushing her teeth, which takes a long time since she has many mouths, when suddenly... foul monsters, prepare to die! RRV, the monster slayer here to kill me? It's such an honor, you have, like, no idea. Wait, what's happening right now? I'm such a huge fan of your work in the attempted murder of my classmates field. I've always wondered, why do you almost exclusively attack Damien and Liam? Is this some sort of forbidden, lusty, sexual tension thing? What? No. If you're attacking me, does that mean you're into me too? Oh my god. Listen, foul eldritch horror. You are hot and everything, but that's not the point. Demons and vampires are some of the oldest, most vile monsters there are, bringing terror to the rest of the world for centuries, and they must be destroyed. Werewolves are only dangerous some of the time. Ghosts do more haunting than murdering. Robots are off limits since they're outside the fantasy realm. Mer people are too busy terrorizing air people for me to bother, and Gorgons even monsters? Or do they just count as mythological creatures? Wow, okay. This is all good info to know for future fanfics about why your sexy times with Damien and Liam are so emotionally charged. I'm not having sexy times with Damien and Liam. But really, Miranda and Vera probably have higher body counts than Liam for sure. They at least equal Damien's. I think maybe you need to develop new criteria for which monsters you hunt and which you don't. Besides, if you're only doing it based on what type of monster they are, not how much killing they do, that seems kind of racist, don't you know? I don't know, Purple Ghoul. What I'm hearing makes some sense, but it could be another of your mind tricks. Is messing with people's minds kind of your thing? Is that you're saying that? Or you're prejudiced? Sure then. How do I decide who to hurt? Oh, well, helping someone figure out the best way to determine which of your classmates to murder is kind of bleak. Zoe's drawing a blank and you want to impress her, so go ahead, be your worst self. Online poll. Yay! I love taking choices to the fans. They're always right, you know. Yes, we can definitely find out what sort of monsters are causing the most harm to the world's population, and wipe that scourge from existence. Quickly set up a poll and promote it on Vera's popular website, the BuzzFeeding on the hearts of the weak. Shut up. Before too long, you have 1 million votes and the results are in. Yes, Stella in the world this most needs ridding of. Tell me. Okay, so in third place we have Bofa. Bofa? Both of these nuts! In second place is Harambe. I don't know what that means. Continue. And in first place is Bodie McBoatface. Bodie McBoatface, I knew it. I've long suspected that McBoatface was behind the disappearance of my brother Salil. Surely this confirms that. No time to waste. Oh, I guess the court of public opinion is pretty unpredictable, isn't it? Nah, that's pretty predictable. Chances are the Slayer will give up fighting McBoatface soon enough and return to chasing your classmates around. In the meantime, 2 fun and +1 charm. Wow.
All right.
Let's hang here. Totally normal way, Liam happens to sit down at the same lunch table as the Coven. Suddenly you hear a loud gasp from across the cafeteria. Every single one of Zoe's mouths is hanging open. Pull a chair right as Zoe rushes over. Oh, is that what I think it is? Liam and the Coven sitting together? Do I smell a 5th season revival? Drop it, and drop it. And by the way, there are only 3 seasons, fall, winter, and eternal contemplation of the mind. Oh my god, this is totally classic Return of the Lost Ally to save the world once again? Or maybe there's still some fire between Liam and Joy? Do you know anything about boundaries? Not really.
Always the same with you.
Listen to you. We're no longer allies, but that doesn't mean we can't sit at the same table or anything. It's literally just a lunch table, just a flat piece of wood with 4 legs. It means nothing. Quick, use your boundless compassion and wisdom to mediate this minor dispute between your friends. This is exactly what they're saying. They're hiding a secret, double-crossing mid-season, revealing alliance romance. We're missing the real chemistry here. The lunch table is giving serious fuck-me eyes. Did you just say the word gasp like out loud instead of just gasping? Sorry, still getting used to non-endless despair deity emotion sounds like push and humph and especially... You're totally right. This is obviously a ploy to keep me off the scent. Holy moly, I can't wait for this season. Zoe looks overjoyed. You better start practicing your own emotion sounds. Yay, pizzazz, and smooch.
All right.
All right, indeed. Juan the Swan, ain't no cat. Zoe, Scott, and Damien looking for pocket humans in Pokemon Go. And you notice some weird-looking shrooms.
Whoa, that's crazy!
Whoa, these mushrooms have faces. They do. I think they're kind of cute. Think you're kind of cute, chirped the mushrooms in unison. We love your skin. Bet you got a healthy working endocrine system.
Plants, can I pee on them?
Yes, says the mushrooms. Pee on us. Your moisture and nutrients make us stronger. Okay, I'm officially creeped out by the talking mushrooms. Really? Why? Pretty much all plants in the dimension of terror behave like... yeah, okay, I get it. They're creepy. Creepy, said the mushrooms. We're just full of genuine affection. Inhale some of our spores and you'll see.
So am I peeing on them or not?
Lactate, sad single people.
Oh, I don't think I've run into this person. Oh, joy. It looks like our 4 lonely high schoolers have finally decided to give up the misery of singledom and partner with true soulmates.
Yes, sing the mushrooms. We love to mate with our souls.
I don't know. I'm not really about giving up my individuality in order to allow an intelligent fungus to siphon off my nutrients. You'd never experience anxiety again. Okay, I'm interested. Psh, I'll never settle down. I don't build relationships, I burn them. Parasite of this type can directly stimulate pleasure neurons in your brain.
I mean, okay, I'm listening.
If you enter a committed relationship with one of these mushrooms, you can pee on as many of them as you want.
Hooray!
Hooray!
No, not hooray. You need to talk your friends out of accepting these parasites into their brains, and fast. You can date those mushrooms, or you can date whatever is in this mystery box I brought with me. Mystery box or tarot reading? It'll probably go bad, but let's go tarot. Oh, dang, you're right. Can't believe we almost made a decision without consulting the sense of arbitrary symbols chosen at random. For real, you explain you'll be drawing 3 cards for them. One for the past, one for the present, and one for the future. I know how tarot works, Odin. I'm not a dumbass. You draw the first card representing the past. It's the Two of Cups, which symbolizes an intense loneliness that can only be cured by seeking and finding a partner. Hey, these mushrooms just kind of look like cups, right? No, you explain. The Two of Cups symbolize that sometime in the past that they had 2 cups.
Oh my god, I had a fruit cup at lunch yesterday, and Zoe did too. That's 2 cups.
What about me? You threw yours at Leonard, remember? You're right. Perhaps there's something to this tarot reading. Go on, Odin. Turn over the second card. It's 8 of Swords, symbolizing the need to discard old prejudices and beliefs. Say about whether dating mushrooms is a good idea? Yeah, look, there's at least 8 mushrooms here. 8 swords, 8 mushrooms. It was meant to be. God damn it, why does everyone know so much about tarot all of a sudden? You tell them that the 8 of Swords means that if they start dating those mushrooms, they'll get stabbed with 8 swords. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Okay, next card. Flip over the final card to reveal the Knight of Handsomeness.
You're so
That's-
sad.
That's not a real card, that's just a picture of Odin on glossy paper. I don't know, seems pretty tarot card sized to me. Wow, Odin, you've been the Knight of Handsomeness this entire time? How intriguing.
Tate! Let's
Fools, you're all fools, and not even fools for love like I wanted you to be. Come on, Tate, let's go. Tate twitches violently and turns and lumbers off. Scott pees on the mushrooms when he thinks no one's looking. He gained +2 smarts and +1 fun.
All right.
Okay. Let's go in here. Bathrooms, because I respect no authority. Mamimi, the Oniguro, offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. 50 milligrams of caffeine, 100 milligrams of boldness. +2. It's always nice to see your friends succeed, and by the increase in employees in Vera's illegal law firm, she's clearly doing well. Hello, friend Odin. Have you come to this place for carbon-based life forms to rid themselves of their waste in order to file a lawsuit for which I'm told is the primary function of this location? Calculuster is an ideal secretary, and he loves to help. He can perform research instantaneously and type an infinity number of words per minute. Infinity number of words. And I'm the ideal apprentice because... For the last time, Zoe, you are not my apprentice because you have no interest in law practice or helping me acquire vast sums of money. You're clearly only here to research another one of your stupid fan fictions. My spooky high court legal counsel AU guilty of love is not stupid. Clearly you're worried taking me on would lead to a lawyer apprentice love story. That is not the case. Oh my god, is that because you've already involved a lawyer's secretary love story with Calculuster?
I demand to speak to a lawyer immediately.
You've come to the right place, friend Dahlia. As everyone knows, bathrooms are the most common location to take care of legal problems.
For far too long, I've attempted literal battle to claim the 8th circle of hell from LaVey clan, so now I shall attempt to defeat them in legal battle.
Dahlia, my wealthy friend, I would be more than happy to assist. Damien is our friend. Sounds like repressed sexual tension to me. Everything sounds like repressed sexual tension to you. True that.
I have brought with me this chest full of spoils of war, prepared to pay any price for your legal advice.
Brandalia, a quick search has informed me that Aquino clan has never controlled the 8th circle of hell, and that the Levade clan claimed it quite fairly. It would seem that you have little to no claim in what is rightfully friend Damien's kingdom. Zip it, Rose Kazakateri. You know nothing about the law, and that there's little to no chance that Dahlia is not loaded. And I'm therefore happy to take her on as a client for a large sum of money.
You have chosen the right side, Fiendish Gorgon. What is the plan for my legal victory?
The plan? Yes, the plan, which I have one of because I am a very qualified lawyer. And your case, for which you have absolutely no legal grounds whatsoever, certainly will be winnable. We just need to, Rejection. Surprise witness. I'm going with surprise witness.
Surprise witness, how surprising. I love surprises, especially specifically ambushes. I love doing ambushes.
Yes, and what is a surprise witness if not an ambush of the defendants?
And then I could bring my army and hit wretched Damien with a real ambush.
And then halfway through, you can realize that the best way to get through hell, and that hell is life, is together, and then you can ambush him with passionate kisses. Brent, Vera, Dahlia, Zoe, and Odin. Surely we will not allow Dahlia to attack Damien with an army. Of course we will. Anything from my richest and wealthiest client. Dahlia, I will build you an ironclad place formulated entirely based on the element of surprise.
It is an ingenious plan. I shall saucer Damien where he stands.
Absolutely, which will be quite the surprise to him and to our many, many surprise witnesses. Rather than carefully selecting the jury, I will let them be a surprise. In fact, I want the whole thing to be such a surprise, I'm not even going to give you a court date. And you could leave this treasure here as a deposit and give me an increasingly large sum of money at random intervals to keep the surprise going.
Vera, you are a phenomenal and clearly competent lawyer who I trust completely. I eagerly await the surprise trial.
Crushed it. Zoe Calculister are thrilled that you are not going to let Damien be killed. Vera is hype about all that money, and you are thrilled that she gets you +2 money and 1 charm. Oh boy. Get some water.
All right.
Not like Zoe and Miranda aren't always the perkiest of gals, but they seem extra perky as they skitter around writing things down in notebooks. Doubtless you are admiring our great work, Odin. You see, you're now food critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine, Totally a Real Food Magazine. It's an honor to have you on board, High Mistress. Zoe holds up a bunch of papers stapled together with doodles in crayon, which seem to be eldritch runes with some sparkly scratch-and-sniff stickers stuck on top. If you are quiet and subservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critics ever. I was a little bit hesitant about founding this very legitimate magazine, since I'm new to eating things other than minds and souls. And I usually have my eating serfs eat for me, but then Zoe and I realized we were the absolute best food critics according to our test audience, which was comprised of Miranda's food serfs. Now watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese. This food item contains both macaroni and cheese and therefore deserves 5 stars for this accurate description. Next, couscous with vegetables. I never tried it, and the pieces seem way too small to even register in my many mouths. I won't try it either, but the name sounds very, very fancy, so 5 stars. Here is this microwave. Ah yes, it's very shiny and very cubic shaped, which are both good qualities for food. 5 stars. Here are some French fries. They don't seem to be particularly French. They don't seem particularly un-French either. Oh dear. How will we determine their Frenchosity? Psh, easy, that's your specialty. Zoe, you should give the French fries a French kiss worthy of the most epic of French fictions to check how good they are at the French kissing, therefore calculating their Frenchosity. Obviously, most qualified to determine this is the only way to establish Frenchosity is actually go to French. Just send an eating serf over there. How do you know about my French-themed spooky high AU Les Monster Robs? You truly are a #1 fan, aren't you, Odin? If by #1 fan she means trying to get in her tentacles on prom night, then sure. If you find them to be sufficiently good kissers, my eldritch compadre, I will join you in this endeavor. It will be good practice for me when my prince comes along, provided I'm not in an enchanted slumber at the time. I really feel like people shouldn't be kissing people in any kind of slumber, but that's a separate issue, so I'm just going to make out with the fried potato now. She does! Yes, I found a kiss to be both French and fried. 5 stars!
Spoiler
5
alert,
stars.
You rock.
And Odin, maybe you and I can work on other kissing adventures sometime. Heck yeah, and you do. It's called giving butterfly kisses to honey roasted butterflies to determine their butterfly factor. 5 stars. Oh boy. Okay.
All right.
Let's bump up my creativity some. Come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of the 7 douchebaggiest things also in the world. The nickname is so awesome and inventive and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite a feat. We the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask other players to call you by that nickname till the end of this run. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea at all. I wouldn't be able to call anything. What would be an appropriate nickname? Beardsley? I don't know. Having stretched, kicked your faces, and belted for the gods, it's time to get down to business. Rehearse the classical musical Auntie Mame. The priestess Tortellini, my sweet damsel in distress, prepare to die. Can we hold, please?
Dude, why are you interrupt me? It was my moment. I was like a fucking monster.
I fail to see how having intercourse with Meinzer would improve.
Fucking was a descriptor, Miranda. Can I please say my goddamn lines?
I mean, you could, but don't you want this musical to be better? Auntie Mame, an evil dark knight being a bad guy? It's so predictable, right? Aren't we all about inverting tropes at spooky high? It does seem that leading lady role is somewhat outdated. We are in a modern age where some of her reactions to male violence could be taken straight from fake horses going up and down in a circle.
Fine, whatever. If my brilliant and hair-raising portrayal of Auntie Mame is good enough for you, go ahead and think of an awesome plot twist, and I'll nail that too.
Let's see. So, right as Auntie Mame about to slay the princess, reveal that he never got to his Dark Knight license and can't practice the trade, at which point the player turns a complex, exciting, emotional adventure and bureaucracy. Dark Knight at all, an uncutter cop who spent the last 20 years working from within to dismantle the whole operation. That one sounds better. Let's see. Oh.
No, I'm not, man. You're the cop.
Odin is a cop? Never. Oh, that's going down.
Good at his job because it makes it seem like he doesn't know anything but cop, you're a cop.
That was weird, right, guys? Oh, yeah, but it's spooky house. Oh, Zoe, let me say with good authority, everything that happens here is weird, and nothing that happens is weird. Watch, we'll probably never even deal with the fact that Damien may or may not have just implied that he's an undercover cop ever again. And we never did. But you guys also never finished working on the play. Lost some smarts, and I lost some fun. That's not great for me.
All right.
All right. Let's get some boldness. Don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity, so you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. Graffiti says I'm bold as fuck, and you know what? Turns out the wall is magical, and that wall grants witches. What a wall. Deep voice resounds from the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck. Maybe a bit bold. Too boldness. Boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyways, lucky you. Washing hands, I can't help but overhear Zoe, Miranda, and Polly chatting in one of the stalls. Oh my god, yes. Derek the Wereslug is thick. I put him in one of my fanfics, and there was more than a thorough insertion, if you know what I mean. Derek is, as you say, thick, but my more refined taste predisposed me towards Chelsea the Dapper. Chelsea the Dapper succubus. Everybody wants to help Chelsea. She's a succubus. That's how it works. You want to know who I like? Who do you like, Polly? Yeah, who? Tell us. You know that desk in Mr. Fishman's chemistry classroom? The one in the third row, second from the left? Probably. What about it? I'm thirsty for that desk. Check it out next time you got the class in there. Tell me you wouldn't want to fling it around a room in a fit of ghostly rage. Polly's got a point. That desk is pretty built. It does have a certain refined quality because the legs are made of metal and the metal is literally refined. Ah, yes. Desk fuckers unite. Desk fuckers? They're supposed to be you fuckers. You gotta concoct a scheme to get yourself to the top of their fucking list. Oh, man. This is gonna go bad, isn't it? Hire a hitman to kill every other crush they just met and leave yourself to the only viable alternative. Oh, Lord. These will both go bad. But, whatever. Devious fiend that you are, you create a Twitter poll guaranteed to supercharge your popularity. In the poll, you ask which one between Derek, Jussie, the desk in Mr. Fishman's classroom, and you are most likely to be named Odin. You win by a landslide, and then you retroactively edit the title of the survey so that it reads, "Who is the hottest and sexiest student at Spooky High School?" You head back to the bathrooms to check on the results of your clever scheme.
What?
What's this? Odin has been rated objectively sexier than all our hottest crushes? This is a bigger stretch than that fanfic I wrote where Damien had sex with the entire Willis Tower. Hey, the people have spoken. Looks like we were wrong about who is objectively the hottest person / object at our school. When the people of my kingdom speak, we usually just throw bread at them until they go away. It might work in your kingdom, Miranda, but these aren't your subject. These are people on the internet. They must be correct. Very well then. I suppose we are now officially attracted to Odin. I'll be honest, I really didn't think that was going to work. Just go you, I guess. You gained 2 creativity and 1 charm. All right. I didn't think it was going to work either, honestly.
All right.
Okay, let's keep on hounding Zoe. You said with Zoe and Damien. Damien seems angry, but in a low energy kind of way, which is weird for him. Feel the urge to chat. Don't talk to me. Fuck mice. I have a cold and I feel like shit and I want to drink my soup and murder someone. What's in that adorable little cup you're drinking from? What? This cup's not adorable. It's a trophy that I took from a super buff dude after I killed him. It says #1 son of hell on it. Yeah, well, maybe the buff dude was the #1 son of hell before I killed him and took his soup mug. Shut up. Don't look at me. Huh, okay, well, if you have no sentimental attachment, I guess you could sell it to me for 10,000 money? Yeah, right, like you have that much money. Dude, I was an eldritch deity devouring souls for centuries. You think I never took their swag along with it? Give me the cup. No, it's my #1 son of all hell mug. You can't have it and get away with it with your tentacles in your mouth and your invasive questions. Why? Why should I get away? Why? You could go on like this all lunch, but maybe if you jump in, you curry favor with one of them. Leave Damien alone, though. He can't sell this cup because he's under a terrible curse that must keep it in his possession. Has nothing to do with paternal love. Psst, Zoe, watch this. Of course this cup couldn't belong to Damien. He's the 8th son of hell, all hell, at best. Oh, that'll... Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down, Odin. Yeah, I guess you're right. Damien is a pretty lousy demon son. What? No, I'm not. No, I heard that you were. I heard your dad doesn't even like you. Dads don't even like you. No, that's a lie. My dad's loved me. Dad loved me so freaking fucking much. My dad's loved me so much that they drove dwarven slaves in the circle of hell forged this #1 son of all hell cup. They gave it to me because they think I'm the #1 son of all hell and I'll treasure it forever. God. Oh man, it would have driven me absolutely insane not to know whether that was his cup or not. I love when we get to see a glimpse of the Damien soft side. Hopefully you get to glimpse of Zoe's soft side on prom night. Ew, wait, that sounded so skeezy, I take it back. Pretend I said something nice about our favorite Eldritch cutie pie instead. Prom! Alright.
All right.
Let's try to get my boldness up more, I guess. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. You make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Crazy bastard. That's Staphylococcus. Ain't no party like a Spooky High Party Bathrooms party because a Spooky High Bathrooms party has Polly's high quality toilet wine. Yes, yes, a classic part of Spooky High life. I love it. It's so good to be part of things. I wish more people thought like you, Zoe. My water closet wine isn't the hit I thought it was gonna be. Maybe it's because you're brewing wine in a toilet? No, that's not it. Thank you. Next.
Trick question. There's no reason it can't be a bestseller. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything.
Even selling unsanitary alcohol to 20-something-year-old high schoolers?
Especially that.
In the end, doesn't WC stand for We Can? Honestly, the abbreviation we don't use the abbreviation WC in Monsteropolis, so fuck it. Maybe, I don't know. I'm all for using deceitful marketing schemes to trick gullible people out of their money for regardless of the quality of what I'm selling. So I'm in. Oh my god, yes, I know all about spending too much money on things. You have no idea how much money I spend. Of course I do. I monitor the bank accounts of all Spooky High students. What? What? Continue, by all means. Okay, anyway, I buy things for exorbitant prices because I'm incredibly invested in the people or characters associated with it. Like paying $3,500 for a custom figurine of my human Sona from the game Human Prom? That's it. We need to create a mascot for my WC wine. Who could get everyone emotionally invested in spending those monster dollars? Get a cute, cuddly character to hawk your product. Wally the Wasted Walrus. Get an endorsement from billionaire mummy and trendsetter Chad Chattingston. Let's go cute. He sounds adorable already.
Yeah, let's find the great artist to design Wasted Wally for us, and then we can pay them in exposure.
No, Scott, the art will be a valuable investment for Polly's wine business, so I'll happily finance this endeavor as long as I get a cut of the profits and the artist gets paid because artists should always be paid. And they can have all the free toilet wine they want. I'll put that in the ad I'm posting. Really? No. Oh. I think this is the one situation it's better than the artist hired does not sample the product first. You hire your classmate Vincent Viperfish, a monstrous half-snake, half-barracuda to do the art. His art is amazing, which is really impressive considering that neither his viper lineage or his fish lineage give him hands, but you know better than to ask logic questions at Spooky High. Before long, Vincent Viper's fish masterpiece is complete, and gorgeous life has been breathed into Wally the Walrus.
He's so amazing. Do you think he'll want to join sports team with me?
His muscles are beautiful. He's fictional, Scott.
Oh, do fictional people not like sports?
No time to explain basic concepts to Scott. My WC wine is flying off the proverbial shelves and literal toilets. No time for proverbial shelves, Polly. My phone is ringing off the proverbial hook with people who want to make a Wally TV show, a Wally musical, and that thing above all else is the pinnacle of artistic media, a multiplayer dating simulation starring Wally the Wasted Walrus. Wow, a multiplayer dating sim? Sounds lucrative. And it is! You get +3 money because your mommy made you negotiate for 7% of the profits before Wally Prom was released on Smoke. Thanks, Odin's mama. Oh, man.
All right.
All right. Okay. What should I try to do then? Let's get my charm up a little bit. That's an epic dodgeball. Inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. The next round, you find yourself on a team with Zoe, Miranda, Dahlia, and the amalgam fungus and fur that calls itself Violet and Tate. You're losing.
I'll stop all these dodgeballs with my face.
Yes, good. Stand in front of me so that nothing ruins my perfect coiffed hair. And Zoe, go over there and, I don't know, eat their brains or something. No can do, friendo. Too busy laughing at all this failure and imagining everybody naked. Plus, my popcorn's almost ready.
Like a bad trip.
No. You're doing this all wrong. We can see so clearly what this team's problem is. Is it that we're bad at dodgeball? Of course not. It's that you're bad at relationships. It's so obvious. Dahlia has perfect sports body, but no understanding of tactics.
All tactics you right in the mouth.
Miranda is a natural leader, but her frail figure makes her unfit for team athletics. I wear my brittle bones with pride as proof of noble inbreeding. But if they were to fuse into a single being, they would be unstoppable. You know, you might have a point. Princess Muscles, will you join your brawn with my brains?
Sure, I can do that. I think I saw it on TV once.
Team seems to freeze as Dahlia and Miranda spontaneously burst into dance. They gyrate, sashay, and pirouette towards each other until Dahlia picks up Miranda and puts her on her shoulders.
Love is in the air.
It's just as we thought. The power of their love has made them unstoppable on the dodgeball court. They are obliterating the competition with a combination of keen strategic insight and raw muscularity. Want to draw fan art but can't look away. Yes, love really does conquer. Uh-oh. Hey guys, the game is over. We won. You can stop subjugating the other team now. I mean it. Hey, stop establishing a police state and rolling it with an iron fist. That's not what the gym is for. Oh, geez, they've gone mad with power. If we don't do something to separate them, we're doomed.
Hell yeah, you're great at fucking shit up. You hatch a devious plan.
You know what they say, three's a crowd. Invite a third wheel to come and ruin their fusion. Rewind Miranda so that if she really wants to follow Violet Tate's advice, she may make sure to feed on her host brain. Interesting. I'm gonna go third wheel, although I have a feeling that might not be good. Oh, it is. Too many cooks spoil the broth, and you got just a guy to shit in everybody's soup. You send a quick text in.
What's up, Cox? We're making a monster centipede over here or what?
Oh God, who summoned Leonard? I'm out.
Well, I'm in. Way in.
And Dahlia stops her rampage momentarily, disturbed by this new development. Into what?
Our three-way fusion, duh. I was thinking Miranda could be the front, Dahlia could be the rear, and I'll take the middle position. Best of both worlds, baby.
Excuse me, the front of what?
The centipede, you stupid femoid. The way it works is you eat the food and then...
What? You expect me to eat? Dahlia, put me down. I must be away from the locker rooms to watch this cretin's blasphemy from my ears.
Yeah, I need a long shower too. Maybe fusion wasn't such a hot idea after all.
Indeed, I'm all for force majeure, the tyranny of the strong, but it's not if it forces me to consume calories manually. Thank you, Odin, for helping us see the error of our ways. Leonard tries to follow Miranda and Dahlia to the showers, but Dahlia is still pretty good at punching them all on her own. We're so grateful for you to stop the rampage that no one thinks to ask you why you have Leonard's number. Whew, you gained +2 charm and +1 boldness.
All right.
Okay. Echolester is enjoying a nice quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his revere with a question. Hey, Echolester, I'm making a quiz so students... Okay, yeah, we did this last time for sure. Of course I have feelings, blah, blah, blah. OMG! Do it. Oh, look. Question just for... Hey, Odin, as long as we're doing exhaustive online research, want to go down an online encyclopedia TM hole with me? No hole you wouldn't go down with Zoe. You start at vending machine emotional states and end up at dark rituals, specifically involving cabbage.
Six.
All right.
A terrific job at acting. Yeah, roses. More creativity. Blushing magenta, she slides up to you. So listen, Odin. Hanging out at school, getting into wacky shenanigans is great and everything, but it's also randomly absurd and absurdly random, and I just want to have some kawaii date time. So what if we do something super cute and adorable together, like a nice little picnic? I mean, I still want to be personal to me, you know, so I want to have the right picnic in the pocket dimension. Nightmare void that holds a special place in my heart. The super cute, cozy despair realm devoid of any sense and unreachable to normal minds, so I like to hang out there, watch anime on my phone between classes. Anyways, want to meet there in a few? I'll bring some cute little picnic stacks. You try to think of a way to keep from losing your sanity and getting your soul fractured. See you in a few. Aw shit, this sounds super adorable except for the losing your mind part. But you know a good way to fix that. Grab a cup of coffee, some nuts, some blueberries, scarf them down. All food, well, good for your brain. I'm gonna screw this up, aren't I? I'm gonna go with the food, I guess. You stop by the school snack shop, which is a thing that exists, but it's rarely mentioned because, what, you think you know every single location at Spooky High? You don't. You get half calf macchiato, triple slacco latte, some trail mix, blueberries, and shove the bite in the old food hole. Immediately, you feel their magic working. Hey there, Odin. You ready to head to the despair realm? You sure hope so. Zoe takes your hand and you feel your heart pound and your pulse rate. She leads you onward. So here it is. I hope you like the atmosphere. I mean, not the atmosphere like the vibe. I mean, I hope you like that as well. I mean, like literally how devoid of oxygen the actual atmosphere is. Whether or not this would have been a problem for you normally, which is frankly debatable, it certainly isn't today. Not after that healthy and energizing snack. You always use a healthy snack to start the day off right and decimate obstacles from geometry chess, getting impaled to a spear, which are equally likely at this school. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that about Necro. Hope it wasn't too serious. Are you having fun? You seem like you're having fun, right? Like you're having fun? I mean, you're not shrieking with agony and your eyes haven't melted out of your face and you're still speaking coherently, so that's pretty good for this dimension. It's a good baseline for any date, really. You and Zoe have a wonderful, super cutesy time. Drinking your sodas to the sounds of the wind echoing in your ears eerily like the shrieks of the dying. Seems like your healthy snack wasn't quite healthy enough to keep your brain from any change whatsoever because you are now inexplicably highly empathic to the feelings of raccoons. Yeah, that's painful. Man, I feel bad for them. Still everything Zoe dreamt of, specifically that you survived it, and you gained 2 charm with raccoons, which bleeds over into your regular monster life too, along with +1 fun. Oh my goodness. All right, well, that seemed to go well with Zoe.
Hey ya.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
All right. Finally, pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. What?
Spoiler
Prom
alert,
together?
you
I mean,
rock.
yes, sure. Kind of wondered what would happen if we went together to prom. Could show you some fan art I did, but what if we kept that for after prom to use as inspiration?
You're the Naruto to my
Oh.
Garfield.
That's a fun dress. Prom night was rad. You knew that during the countless millennia, Zoe devoured the sanity of millions of people, bringing demise to the entire realities. Yet, on prom night, she blew your mind in a very different way. Wink. There we go. Most likely to get anal bleaching. I see. Came here as an Eldritch horror, now I leave as an Eldritch cutie. Since you didn't see the very ending of the last one, Ayla, I got most likely to be able to differentiate between black metal and death metal, which is actually pretty accurate to me in real world. So, cool. Cool. 6 weeks, maybe the most epic and absurd week of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Yeah. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever, focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. Delved into the psychological nuances of Mystery Gang while including crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. Said to mix of Tolstoy's mastery of pose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literary canon. Miranda started a nonprofit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by a Amerikingdom. Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of athlete he admired the most. Now he's back at high school again, working as coach. Larger than life, blah, 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 blah. Wah, 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 wah. All right. Let's see. Papa. Lock 7 new images in the gallery. Huzzah. Let's see. Obviously, we got the successful version of this. And the unsuccessful. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. Slowly unlocking all those scenes. Bum 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 bum. Con. I should have chose those costumes. Look how significant it was. How foolish of me. More art. Ba 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 ba. Nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I think it's a little bit early, but I did have some stuff to take care of tonight and haven't really eaten dinner yet or anything. So since the runs are kind of long, I'm thinking I might wrap it up here for tonight. Call it a stream early. So, yep. Got one more ending, and I still unlock stuff for like a failure art and stuff like that, so making some progress. I might come and revisit this again in the future. I definitely like playing through it and getting all the options, and especially with those event items and the fact that I assume you have all the base endings, and then there was that section for secret endings too, so seems there's a lot to figure out. And then beyond this, I also have the sequels, so maybe sometime in the future. Yep. It was nice having you here, Ayla. I'll try to stream tomorrow. We'll see. If something comes up, I'll probably update my Twitter appropriately, but excuse me. For now, the plan is to try to be on, maybe do more painting or something. But yeah, if not, hope y'all have a great weekend and enjoy, relax, and yeah, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.